So I get asked all the time, how do you get leads from organic content? Well, the first thing is a really great structured post around congratulations. So congratulating and doing a handover style post for your clients that are picking up their vehicle. Now, there's some key things when we're creating these style posts that a lot of people miss, okay? And they're actually really important because it fuels the algorithm, it increases your reach, but it also does lead capture. Okay, so let's go over this here. Now, I've created this post and it's an AI generated photo, but it's a quick post that I just put together just to sort of demo of the right structure. Okay, and I did this inside of Pinnacle, which is our software that we provide for dealers and individual sales consultants. So the post should be something along these lines. Okay, so there's some important things here. Okay, so first of all, congratulations to our newest lifetime clients, and I am tagging my clients in the post. I do this so then that way I hit their connections and their audience as well. Okay. I then tell a little bit of a story about how the deal came about. I also mention that they've traded in a really nice vehicle. Okay. Which, if they do have a vehicle to trade in, I'm dropping the details of that. Okay. I'm then asking for engagement. Okay. Now, because I've tagged them in the comments, their friends and family are going to see this. So I'm queuing their friends and family to jump in and engage. So jump in and congratulate the doolies in the comments. Okay. I created this image and everything inside of our platform. So it's come up really well. Now, this here is a very important part. Okay. Below this is now the call to action for me to collect leads organically, because this is free. This is a free post. I'm not going to put any ad spend behind it. I may do a $1 a day branding strategy on this, which I cover in another video. But for at the moment, this is just going to be an organic style post. Okay. So nice clear image of taking delivery of the vehicle. Okay. Then there's the call to action. And as you can see, I've used yaytext.com to change the certain parts of the text to stand out more than others. Inside of our dashboard, I just did it in bold. Okay, you can do that within ours. Now, if I was actually going to go right into it, I'd even tag our dealership in it as the location. So then that way I hit even more people. Okay. And basically what I'm doing here is, want to know what your trade may be worth? Click the link in the comments. Now, why aren't I putting a link inside of this copy? Well, one, the platforms don't like you putting links in your main body of the content that is taking people away from their platform. They're all about the user experience. And if you're taking people away from the platforms, well, they can't control that. So they're actually going to hurt your reach for it. However, as you can see here, I've then pinned the comment. Click here to find out for free what your trade is worth. And then I have if I was a sales consultant, I would have one of these as my personal lead capture page. Okay. I'm not sending them to a website. I'm sending them to a sales funnel or a lead magnet. Okay. Now, these call to actions, you can swap between them. The call to actions that I always see work really well and we work with over 1,000 clients around the world. US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Dubai. The ones that really work the best is, what's my trade worth? Join my VIP buyers group and get approved on credit, or find out what your repayments will be. Okay. And then you send them to a lead capture page there. So take a photo. That there is the correct way and the correct structure to get leads from this style of post. And this here shouldn't be your main, your only type of content. This here is the extras on top that will come from when you do a delivery and sell a vehicle. You can also add in there some hashtags. However, at the moment, we're seeing that hashtags maximum of 3. Localized hashtags work well. Anything more than that, you're sort of starting to play in the spam category. Hope that helps. Talk to you soon. If you want to see what Pinnacle is all about, click the link in the comments. Cheers.